I'm always on the lookout for examples of great writing to feature in my newsletter. And I thought I had one because Booking.com sent me an email saying that they'd updated their general terms of delivery. And they said they've simplified and clarified wording in the GDT where possible without detracting from its meaning or changing its effect. This is part of our ongoing effort to make sure that the GDT clearly set out the agreement between us and that it's as clear to read and easy to understand as possible. Brilliant. I clicked, I downloaded a copy, and let's see what we've got. The file name is V2506_NE_I, but I am not put off. I open the PDF. Okay, this GDT is applicable to following properties. Okay, the would help in there. GDT, we could spell that out in full. It's the first use of it. Is applicable to, we could just shorten to applies. But hey, on the plus side, I like that I'm seeing myself in this text. There's my house, Seafront Haven in Island Bay. Okay, moving on to page 2. Starts with definitions. That's a common structural choice. Structurally, I'm always worried when I see a section called miscellaneous because it just means they haven't worked out where to categorize it, and so they're going to throw it all in there. The likelihood that a reader reads anything in the miscellaneous section is close to zero. It doesn't bode well from a structural point of view. As far as layout goes, the positives are they've got a wiggly right-hand margin. They've got spacing between their paragraphs. Negatives, there isn't much visual variation. So their major level headings are just bold, capital, body text, and their second level headings are just underlined body text. People need stronger visual variation to keep them interested and to keep them going through the document, especially when it's 31 pages long. Okay, wording. The accommodation represents and covenants a double being a verb. That the accommodation information shall at all times. Shall, the only time shall is used in everyday speech these days is in a question form like, shall we go to the movies? It's considered, it's just not common language, and we don't need to put things into the future tense in an agreement like this. We could just use neutral present tense. We've got longer sentence length than ideal. We've got a huge amount of passive voice that could just as easily be active. We've got unnecessary complicated verb tenses, and we've got repeats where we could simply pick the word that really clarifies what we're trying to do. If the goal is to communicate with your target audience and make sure that your target audience actually knows what they're agreeing to when they put their property on Booking.com.